I'm going to swap out these conventional lights with the LEDs and see if we can get an improvement. It certainly is holding its charge, which is great. We're going to test. That's just come off the charger, 6.64. So we're going to check it tomorrow or the day after. Let it just sit, see if it holds its charge. So I'm just going to, I've left it for a day, 2 days. I just want to see. So it's 6.2, 6.3. I don't know if you can see that. So that's okay. That is with the lights off, just running idle. That's what's killing the battery. Right, so I've taken the magneto off. If there's something wrong with it in terms of its magnetic strength, then I'll be able to tell. So let's try this. We'll start at that top point. Oh dear, that's got nothing. I'm going to swap out these now, these lights, conventional lights, with the LEDs and see if we can get an improvement on the current draw, which is currently causing my battery some big problems. We have the pilot light, same fitting. Then the main headlight, so you need that fitting. It's got to go in that recess. Pilot light, got a nice orange LED light. Then you've got the main light, which is pretty bright, I have to say. Up and down, so that's all working. Also with these same light bulbs, the Smith odometer dial can also benefit from the same light bulb. Some have said that they like to keep the traditional light bulb in that because it helps with condensation. So that's a good point. Whether it's a major factor or not, I don't know, but we'll give that a go. So we'll put all this back in again and do the pilot lights on the side, and then the tail lights we'll do another day because I've got the wrong light bulb. You can see it quite clearly, the LED. All right, let's look at what we have. LED in there, LED there, there. Pilot lights, same lights. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 LEDs, 6-volt LEDs. And then the main light. So let's put on the pilot light first. And we can see, believe it or not, that's an LED. and you can just see virtually zero drain on that battery and the pilot. So that's all great. And then of course when you apply the headlight, which is very white, so we'll just have to see how that works at night, but it seems to be doing all the things it's supposed to do. So let's try that with the motor running. LEDs, 623, so that's charging. Original light still in place there, which is also drawing current, so we're already not too bad, much better than before. Right, just follow along with these settings. I've got it on 200 on the ohm setting, and what we're going to do is test across the 3 leads that come off the stator. So that's saying 1. That's 0.6. And the third one is showing 1.4. Continuity test. What you want to do is to check that there's no short between the coils. So that's good, there's no break. And then that one. Good. Then the last test is to test against ground. So in case anything has made contact, any of those coils have made contact with ground, we should get a reading. So, okay, that's clean, there's nothing coming off that. Nothing. Nothing. So it's not shorting or anything. Well, I've got 2 stators that I've found online for super cheap. Whether that's a lost leader or not, I don't know, but we're going to see the values of this one seem fairly high, so I'm going to just fix this one. As you can see here, you've got the 3 wires that are connected to the coils layout. This one is still hasn't got a home, so but I've got a solution for that, and this one is broken off, so I'm going to solder this back onto that. and then I'm going to put this retainer clip, which I found on another one, and that goes and holds this cable down. Good. There you go. That's locked in. One thing to do before we get serious about trying to invest in this stator is we want to look for any breaks in the insulation. So what I'm going to do now is you're going to test across for any grounds now that I've fiddled with it. They're all showing no reading. Okay, which is good. Now we're going to test the ohms. The ohm setting, you want to put it on 200 milliohms because the resistance is so low. Okay, there's some crocodile clips. Why do we use them? It's because they definitely grip a much more positive contact. As you'll see, there's no arguments with the... So that's sitting at 0.9, 0.9, that one's off the charts for some reason. 1.3. You see, it's so important to get the right contact with these, particularly with these old connectors. They're so poor in getting a proper contact. You really want to wiggle them around a bit. So 1.2, and then we want to do this one. And 1.6, 1.2, 1.6, and 9 seem quite different to each other. Hopefully this is the last test. We've just charged the battery up. It's 657, so that's pretty charged up. Just turn the air on, top dead. Get the test with the LED tail light on. All lights on. That's after a 20-minute ride. We're back up at 6:50. I did have the pilot light on and the main light on for a few minutes, but I thought I'd just keep it off, just until I could check what was going on. It certainly is holding its charge, which is great.